Hello guys, welcome to my channel once again. And also yesterday my voice was not recorded. Sorry for the inconvenience. And also now I am going to provide the two EuroLeague games videos and as well as the peripheral stats for those two games. Let's start our video. Today the first game is Real Madrid versus Crvena Zvezda. So and also remember yesterday my voice not recorded. Sorry for the inconvenience. So let's see the last two game stats first of all. Real Madrid. In this Real Madrid, Tavares scored 36 fantasy points and 37 fantasy points, and also he played for the 29 minutes and 21 minutes. So nearly is playing for more than 25 minutes per game. And when coming to the Campazzo, he scored 33 fantasy points and 41 fantasy points, and is averaging minimum 28 minutes per game nearly. And when coming to the Albade, he scored 21 fantasy points and 21 fantasy points, and he is playing for the 23 and 28 minutes, nearly 25 minutes per game. When coming to the Lull, he played for 22 minutes and 19 minutes and he scored 3.6 and 17.2 fantasy points. When coming to the Carroll, he played for the 18 minutes and 23 minutes. He scored 22 fantasy points and 19 fantasy points. So he is averaging minimum 20 minutes per game. When coming to the Randolph, he scored 13 fantasy points and 11 fantasy points and he is playing for 17 to 20 minutes per game. When coming to the Tompkins, he scored 18 fantasy points and 12 fantasy points, and his average minutes are 15 to 20 minutes per game. When coming to the Garuba, he scored 14 and 2 fantasy points, and he is playing 11 to 13 minutes per game. When coming to the Lapro Vitola, he scored 8 fantasy points and 6 fantasy points, and his average is nearly 8 to 11 minutes per game. That's it. And Alonso played for the last game and he scored 11 fantasy points in the 9 minutes. So these are the Real Madrid last two game stats. When coming to the Crvena Zvezda, Hall, he scored 7 fantasy points and 17 fantasy points, and his average time is 18 to 20 minutes per game. Rith, and he scored 11 fantasy points and 7 fantasy points, and his average is 26 minutes and 4 minutes. Nearly it is equal to the 10 to 15 minutes per game. Let's see what will happen for this game. And when coming to the Lloyd, he played for the last game only and he didn't play for the last before game, and he scored 45 fantasy points in just 25 minutes. And when coming to the Terry is playing as a starter and he scored 14 fantasy points and 14.6 fantasy points, and his average minutes are 22 minutes per game. And when coming to the Veldan, he scored 43 fantasy points and 23 fantasy points, and his averaging minutes are 19 to 22 minutes per game. And when coming to the K Marco, he scored 11 fantasy points and 12 fantasy points, and his average minutes are 13 to 15 minutes per game. When coming to the Dezen, he scored 10 fantasy points and 12 fantasy points, and his average minutes are 15 to 18 minutes per game. Lezik as well as he scored 5 fantasy points, 2.7. His average minutes are 11 to 12. That's it. Dobrik, he played for the 12 minutes in the last game and he scored 10 fantasy points. And before game, he played for the 26 minutes and scored 26 fantasy points. Remember, he is an important pick because let's see what will stats remember about the Dobrik. Let's see. Taylor. Taylor scored 6 fantasy points, 27 fantasy points, and he played for the 11 minutes in the last game, and before game he played for the 22 minutes. Kuzmik, he scored 7 fantasy points and 5 fantasy points, and he played for the 7 and 9 minutes. That's it. And remember one thing, guys, we can't decide who will play more minutes for these EuroLeague games. So we will go on to the head-to-head stats as well as the peripheral stats, and then we can decide who is the best pick and who is the elite pick for these games, for this game. So when coming to the head-to-head stats, we are considering about the last 5 games. Okay. So Real Madrid versus Crvena Zvezda, and also Real Madrid won 3 last head-to-head games, and also the Crvena Zvezda won only 2 head-to-head games. And it is a complete domination of Real Madrid as well as because in the last 3 games they are allowing more points to the. They are not allowing more points to the Crvena Zvezda. So it is a complete domination game of Real Madrid. Let's see what will happen today for this game. When coming to the head-to-head stats of the Real Madrid, Tavares scored 36 fantasy points. Lull scored 27 fantasy points, 25 fantasy points, 23 fantasy points against this team. Campazzo scored 18.8 fantasy points against this game. Garuba scored 18.6. Randolph scored 4, 19, 15 fantasy points. Carroll scored 5 fantasy points. Tompkins scored nearly 18 to 20 fantasy points. That is nothing but 18 fantasy points and 19 fantasy points. And when coming to the Crvena Zvezda, so in this I have told you to remember one point about Dobrik, nothing but head-to-head stats only, because in head-to-head stats Dobrik scored 14 fantasy points, 22 fantasy points, and 21 fantasy points nearly. When coming to the Kuzmik, He scored 5 fantasy points, 20 fantasy points, 21 fantasy points, and no other player has played against this team because all are the new players, all are the new trade players for the Crevena Zvezda. So through head-to-head stats, we can't fix a certain player in this team, as opponent varies from game to game. That is the main point we have to remember, because opponent can be varied from game to game as well as in the season games also. So let's see the peripheral stats. When coming to the peripheral stats, Real Madrid. What does that mean, the peripheral stats? It is nothing but how they are allowing more points to which position, and how they are allowing more fantasy points to which position. For suppose if when we consider about the Real Madrid, how Real Madrid is allowing fantasy points to the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, as well as the center players. Let's see. So when coming to the point guard, they are allowing, see, nearly 15 fantasy points, 37 fantasy points, 18 fantasy points, 13 fantasy points. So nearly they are allowing minimum 20 fantasy points to the point guard. So it is an important to remember, if opponent point guard is a strong player, he can give you minimum 20 fantasy points. Okay. When coming to shooting guard, Trimble scored 24 fantasy points, Grigonic scored 27 fantasy points, Kalinic scored 14 fantasy points from bench. So remember, and also they are allowing more fantasy points to the shooting guard, as they are giving the minimum 25 fantasy points to the shooting guard. When opponent is strong in shooting guard position, then definitely you have to pick him. When coming to the small forward, Garcia scored 16 fantasy points against Real Madrid. Christian scored 26 fantasy points. Rubit scored 18 fantasy points. Labere scored 34 fantasy points. And remember one thing, Labere acts as a power forward, not as a small forward. He can act both as a small forward as well as a power forward. So when coming to the power forward, Ronaldo scored 29 fantasy points. He scored 25.7 fantasy points. Dabzelovic scored 19.6 fantasy points from bench. So remember, so they are allowing more fantasy points for the power forward position as well as the small forward position. So an opponent is strong in power forward as well as the small forward, you have to pick him definitely in your pick. That is the important pick. That is the important note for this game. Important note for this game. When coming to the center, Stevic scored 8 fantasy points. Lavargani scored 14.5 fantasy points. Tobe scored 11.3 fantasy points. So they are not allowing more fantasy points to the center position. Remember this point. Even though if opponent is strong in center position, he can give you more. He can give you minimum just 15 to 20 fantasy points against this Real Madrid. So this is an important note once again. So you have to remember how the Real Madrid is allowing more fantasy points to which position. So when we consider this peripheral stats of the Real Madrid, we can clearly see that Real Madrid is allowing more fantasy points to the power forward as well as the shooting guard. They can allow more fantasy points to the point guard as well as the SF if opponent is strong in that position. Remember, if opponent is strong in power forward, point guard as well as the small forward, then they can give you minimum fantasy points, that is 20 to 25. That is an important note. When coming to the Crevena positions, point guard is Hall, shooting guard is Weldon, SF is Lloyd, and PF is Terry, and center is Sreth position. Remember, Lloyd and Walder are the important picks because Lloyd playing as a small forward and Walden playing as a shooting guard, and they are allowing more points, fantasy points to the small forward as well as the shooting guard. And also Terry might be a credit saver because he is just 4.5 credits, so he can give you minimum fantasy points. He is just 4.5. He is a definite pick and he is a GL pick definitely. Let's see the peripheral stats of the Crevena Zvezda, how they are allowing fantasy points to which position. So let's see the peripheral stats of the Crevena Zvezda. When coming to the point guard, Freeman scored 20 fantasy points, Riot scored 20 fantasy points, Vansina scored 25.6 fantasy points, and Cisco scored 13 fantasy points. And nearly they are allowing more 20 to 25 fantasy points to the point guard position. When coming to the shooting guard, Lighty scored 20 fantasy points, Roz scored 18.8 fantasy points, Bab scored 20.3 fantasy points, Balvin scored 28 fantasy points. So remember again, they are allowing more fantasy points to the shooting guard. Nearly 20 to 25 fantasy points they are allowing to the shooting guard. When coming to the small forward, Kohodi scored 8.3 fantasy points, Kastrati scored 16 fantasy points, Flacodi didn't play, Lusic scored 18.6 fantasy points, and they are not allowing more fantasy points to the small forward. So remember this point. When coming to the power forward, Howard scored 8.2 from the bench. Abisule scored 16 fantasy points. Radnik scored 19.8 fantasy points from bench. Gypsy scored 13.5 fantasy points. Remember one important pick. They are allowing more fantasy points to the guard position, but they are not allowing more fantasy points to the forward positions like small forward and power forward. When coming to the center, Fall scored 20 fantasy points from bench. Makro scored 40.6 fantasy points. Reynolds scored 25 fantasy points from bench. Malcolm scored 23 fantasy points from bench. So they are allowing more fantasy points to the center position as well as. Remember, this is an important note because they are allowing more fantasy points for the guard positions as well as the center position. So it is clearly seen that Craven is allowing more fantasy points to the center and guard positions. So we have to pick the Real Madrid center position players as well as the guard position players. So we have seen the historical proofs also. Head-to-head stats. See, Lull playing as a guard player, he scored 27 fantasy points, 25 fantasy points, 23 fantasy points. Tavares is playing as a center position. He scored 36 fantasy points. Garuba is a center position. He scored 18.6 fantasy points. So Tompkins is a power forward. So let's see. Tompkins can give you minimum 18 to 17 to 20 fantasy points. So they are managing the forward positions, but they are allowing more fantasy points to the guard positions. Remember. So when coming to the Real Madrid, they are allowing more fantasy points to the power forward and shooting guard. When coming to the Crvena Zvezda, they are allowing more fantasy points to the guard positions as well as the center position. So when coming to the Real Madrid positions, point guard Campazzo, shooting guard Lull, SF Albalde, Tompkins as a power forward, Tavares as a center. So Tavares, Campazzo and Lull are the must picks. Must picks in the sense they are the important picks for this game. We can see the historical proof also last at games where Tavares, Campazzo, Lull scored very well against this team. Somewhat power forward players can from the Real Madrid can give 17 to 22 fantasy points. That is nothing but a Garuba Tompkins can give you minimum 17 fantasy points when they are playing more than 17 minutes in this game. If they are playing more than 17 minutes per game, they can give you minimum 17 to 20 fantasy points. When coming to the elite picks, Tavares, Campazzo, Lloyd, Lull, Walden. These are the elite picks from our discussion and also from our stats. These are the elite picks for this game. When coming to the GL combos, Tavares plus Lloyd plus Walden plus Lull plus Campazzo plus Terry. Campazzo plus Terry. Just wait, be online guys. When coming to the second combo, Tavares, Tompkins, Lloyd, Campazzo, Walden, Terry. So I added Tompkins in the second combo and first combo I added Lull. So remember, both are the important picks. If you want to manage the crates, definitely you have to pick the Terry in your team because he is just a 4.5 crates. And these are my stats for this game, and also you can't see the peripheral stats in everywhere in the Google or else in YouTube. And this is my first video after a long back ago. And also thanks for watching and all the best for your game. If you like my content, then please subscribe my channel and just hit the like button. That's it. That's more than enough for me. Thanks.